Hey everyone, welcome to part 83. So I've got 4 sea basses left and 3 chain melons. So I've got a day of sea basses and 3 days of chain melons. So normally I would either head to the Dragon Eye Lake today or I'd do it the day after. But thanks to the chain melons, I'm relieved of that for another 3 days. So I've basically got 4 days left, haven't I? The sea basses give me a day, chain melons give me 3 days. Well, each individual chain melon gives me a day, but the fact I've got 3 means 3 days. And obviously each individual sea bass gives you a few hours, but the fact I've got 4, and the way I do the tournament and stuff, enables me to get a day out of it. So if I think about it, sea basses will end today, and sea basses will end today. Then 3 days of chain melons, and I have a choice really. I can either, when I get to my last chain melon, I could either give him the chain melon and then go fishing and get the appropriate number of sea basses and then carry on, or I could give him the final chain melon, see the day out, and then go fishing the day after, but that would be risky. Because obviously fishing is a time consuming and tedious thing, and if I do it without any chain melons or without any sea basses, and I'm an hour away from fading away, then it's a bit risky. I wouldn't want to catch a load of fish to then realise that I'm going to fade away before I have a chance to get a sea bass or whatever. So I'd probably rather go fishing knowing that I'm going to at least see the day through. So I'm going to be going fishing in 3 days' time, I believe. Stop giving me junk. Right, what do I keep going to explain? I don't want to explain. Sea bass is 1 day, chain melon brings me up to 2. Just working out because the sea basses end tomorrow, the first chain melon ends on the 2nd day. I'm so terrible at maths, I don't even know, I can't even work it out, but whatever. I'm 15 days away from the 100 championship wins, because I need 15 championship wins. And if I've got 4 more days, then I guess that will leave me needing 11 more days. Actually, what day is it today? 14. See, I know there's no tournament on day 30, but that's 16 days away, and I'm 15 championship wins away, and one championship win a day. 15 championship wins should take 15 days, so I shouldn't need 16 days, and so the 30th day shouldn't interfere and shouldn't be a problem. So I believe with the 4 days that I've got, minus that from the 15 needed, leaves me needing 11. I think it leaves me needing to cheat another 11 days. So I'll need 11 days supply of sea basses. 4 sea basses a day. That's 44 sea basses, right? That's if I've done my calculations correctly. Now 44 sea basses, that I can live with, because that's not even half what it normally is. But I think that's right. Either I've got it spot on, or I've made a mistake, and I'll either need to go back and catch more, or I would have caught too many, and then a few would go to waste, but So this tournament's going to be a bit of a different experience, isn't it? Because I've gone from Ds to an S. So yeah, this is going to be a different experience. Do I want my tamer level to go up? Not really. It's statistically probable that my tamer level will go up after this tournament, and so it will go up to 10, which is where I don't want it to be, and that puts pressure on me because then I know that I have to bring it back down. However, it could make things better because that would mean that I'll need to enter D tournaments, and D tournaments are easier, so I can get away with entering more easier tournaments. Because I'll end up wanting the tamer level to go down, and then I'll need to enter D tournaments, and then if the tamer level does go down, it's not really a problem. Well, I mean, it's a good thing, it's a brilliant thing, because that would be exactly what I'd want. So if my tamer level stays on 9, and I continue to enter D tournaments for the sake of speed and easiness, and then my tamer level drops and goes down to 8, that could be a bit annoying. But if my tamer level goes up to 10, then I can afford it to drop, and so I can afford to enter D tournaments, or rather I'd want to enter D tournaments, and that's the best case scenario because of speed and easiness. It would be a good thing to do something that's quick and easy. Well, rather than spending time worrying about it, I suppose I could just wait and see what happens. Because obviously we've just won the tournament, so we're going to be coming out of it in a few moments, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I've got no control over it, either the tamer level will go up or it won't. If my tamer level's on 9 or 10, then I'll do D tournaments. once. If it drops down to 8, then I'll step things up a level and do whatever's toughest. So whatever happens, I'm going to continue with D tournaments for now. There goes my last sea bass. Tail level didn't go up, did it? But I'll continue with A with D, sorry. I'll continue with D nonetheless. I guess I'll just have to force feed him the chain melon, won't I? Because I can't wait for Etamon to get hungry because he's going to fade away on the next outlet. So I guess I'll just have to feed it to him straight away. And I should now be able to see the day through, shouldn't I? Well, maybe not exactly, because I learned from experience, they don't give you exactly one day, or at least they didn't last time. But they give you enough. If you give it to them as soon as they wake up, then it will more than see them through to when they want to sleep. So basically, I should be able to enter the tournament, come out of the tournament, and then basically wait for him to want to sleep and then go to sleep. And then that's it. He shouldn't fade away. He shouldn't fade away really until at least a few hours after the point in which he wants to sleep. Well, there goes the tame level. No more piss easy tournaments for a while. I should lie actually, because they're going to be piss easy still. Just not as piss easy. Just not so easy to the point where it's over with one attack. One attack, 5 seconds, boom. Now when you, with these tournaments, if you compete at your level, aka you enter the rookie tournament with a rookie, aka you enter this D tournament with a rookie, or you enter a C or B tournament with a champion, or an A with an ultimate, or an S with an ultimate, if you enter a tournament that's at your level, a tournament of your level, I would actually say the D tournament is the hardest. Because when I enter a D tournament for rookie, I generally lose. But when I enter the other tournaments of my level, like a champion, like a C or B, if I enter a C or B tournament with a champion or an A or S with an ultimate, I find that the results are generally better. So that's what I mean. Enter a tournament that's right for your level. I find the D actually the hardest. So as when battling the Digimon, I could have, instead of going straight into it, I could have waited to see their stats, just to see what sort of stats they've got. But obviously I didn't think to do that. But oh well. It's not really that important to me, to be honest. Right, so I'm hoping I'm not going to fade away. I shouldn't do. Okay, we haven't. Hopefully we're not going to fade away on the next hour either. So B, from now on I've got to enter whatever's toughest. Does need to go, doesn't he? Yeah. So 2 chain melons. We're gonna wake up on day 16. So tomorrow is the last day of the part. So we need to give him a chain melon to see that day through. So we're gonna end the part with 1 chain melon. So the fishing will be at the beginning of the next part, along with the treasure hunt and everything else. Okay, got it. Am I right in thinking he's 105 now? Day 11, 100, 12, 101, 13, 102, 14, 103, 15, 104, 16, 105. Also, as the cat mistake gorge, I've got to keep an eye on that as well. About 60%. Sure, so with the age gorge, you're going to be seeing the number 10 for a while, even though he's not 10. 3 more rests and straight to the tournament. And when I come out of it, I suppose I should probably save and sleep at the Dragon Eye Lake instead of the clinic. That way I can save and sleep. I'll then pause from the game. I'd imagine I'm probably not going to carry on immediately. Then obviously when I do return, then obviously I'll wake up in the Dragon Eye Lake, give them the chain melon, and then do the necessary fishing. Thinking, should I do it all in one go, or should I go back to the city after the trouts? I'm thinking, because normally I catch 99 black trouts, go back to the city, save, come back, catch the 99 sea basses, go back to the city, save. This time I'm going to be catching, I believe, 44 black trouts and then 44 sea basses, which is 88 fish, which quantitatively is less than what I'd normally do. Those sea basses are a bigger pain. I might do it all in one go now that I think about it. Catch all the 44 black trouts, then the 44 sea basses, and then go back to the city and save, and then focus on all the other stuff. Because this would be the 88th championship win, won't it? 12 more required. Minus the day that obviously we're going to survive. We're going to survive tomorrow, aren't we? So 11 more required. I've lost count of how many times I've been to the Dragon Eye Lake to catch sea basses, although as far as I can tell, I've caught 99 every time. So however many times I've done it, multiplied by 99 is how many sea basses I've caught. And then double it because of the black trouts as well. Now, however many, 99 sea basses, however many times I've gone there, multiply it by 99, how many sea basses I've caught. And then if you want to see how many black trouts I've caught, then it would be the same. And if you want to know how many fish I've caught, and add them together. So however many I've caught of one, multiply it by 2, and that's how many fish I've caught. Because for every sea bass, you need a black trout. Of course, the sea basses went down really quickly when I was using 6 a day, and when I realised that I was able to get away with 4 a day, I thought that they would go down slower, and they have, but they still go down far too quickly. So I've got 99 meats, I don't need that many, but I've got them. I believe it's 88 championship wins, it is. So I guess I'm gonna have 100 championship wins, 300 wins, and 0 losers. Imagine not that many people can say they have 0 losers, because it's very often you don't really care, do you? It's like you enter a tournament, but sometimes you don't necessarily care about losing. Sometimes you just enter it for the hell of it, and then even if you lose, you just think, okay, whatever. So obviously, sometimes you would reset and make sure that you win. Well, this will be the end. So thank you everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed.